Good morning, everybody. How we doing? All right. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Fire her up, get some coffee, and we'll start murking people. Ooh, that's hot. Do, 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 do. Okay, we bring Amar. Lots of armor. Bring some of the guns too. What else do we bring? I guess it more matters on the ammo than anything. We're just getting started, Cranky. Still need to get some volunteers. Probably grab a handful of extra plates. Grab some side plates. Peacekeeper sells those. I wonder if the old ones changed too. Doesn't look like it. Twitch isn't sending out announcements that I'm live. Ah, is what it is. Okay, what else do we got? Suppose we better grab a pistol. Okay, a needle pistol, 52, or sorry, no, 30 pen, 39 pen, and then do I have any PST sitting around anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Okay. How's science shit going? We still got to start, dude. We're just getting geared up right now to go in. Alrighty then. Who's coming to get shot? So what we must do... Where's that? Where's the armor hitboxes? Oh, Nikita tweeted that. Hang on, never mind. What we have to do is we have to make sure that everything's hunky-dory here. Which shouldn't be too hard to do. So if you want to join, you have to obviously have EOD or the PvP co-op servers. Join customs. I think I went daytime. I don't remember which time I went. And then you have to go through the... You have to set up like you're going to make a... Oh, what's it called? A co-op mode. And then it'll let you in here and I invite you. Have I seen Friendly Guy's armor testing video? Nope. Do we need to bring any gear? I do. If you guys can bring the Russian armor plates, so we can test those too. Like bring a Korund. Make sure you guys type your names in chat so I know who's who. Russian armor plates. I think we'll have enough immediately, but yeah, just bring an armor system and extra plates, and then meds. Make sure you bring like a grizzly or lots of extra meds. Iteration's only 1T. What did I put 2 in there? Oh, look, he's got the cultist jacket on. We'll roll with this group, I think. We're really just going to test and see if the plates are big. Where they stop, where they don't, if there's any weak points on them. We'll try to hit them face on. Because what I want to know is, can we sneak a bullet in right here? Still. Oh, I wasn't judging Starbuck. It's cool. It's the first time I've seen one. It was on you. It's the first time I saw a cultist jacket. Can you put the hood up and down in raid, or do you got to pick it before? Morning, devils. It's a lot more common than you think, Amif. Well, I mean, this is what the plate looks like. This is what they gave us. So this is what we'll go off of. See if we can get a good old little round to bit in here. Mm-hmm. Local servers come to the PvE mode in this patch? Doesn't look like it. Should have been shooting for the tramp stamps the whole time. Why are you asking so many questions? Yeah. I have to answer a bazillion of them from these people. Extra ones from you. All right. Oh, let's get the armor on the ground. Plates. We'll have you guys line up on the Connex. No backpacks, no rigs. Just put whatever armor on, and we'll go to testing. Armor doesn't ride a little higher. The Russian plates don't go super low anymore. What's he got on? He's got a Corund. You got class 5 on? The class 5 Corund plates? Okay. What about side plates? Okay. We're gonna just try to find holes in the armor for this first one. That hit your plate?
Four points off of it.
Yeah, steel sucks.
Steel plate. My tummy, it's bleeding.
Okay, go ahead and heal. Is that your stomach too?
Yeah, you're piercing my groin armor.
Okay.
Plate.
All right, well, it's right there then. All right, go back to holding your gun normal. Actually, come out a little bit and turn and face the Connex. Step out and face the Connex. Turn a little bit more to your right. I'm just trying to get the lighting right. Another 20 degrees. All right, hopefully that's good enough. Plate.
It's plate.
Side plate or back plate? Right plate?
Front plate.
Front plate. Okay, try again.
Go again. Front plate.
Is it doing like 1 or 2 damage to you?
1 or 2, sometimes 3 max.
Okay.
Front plate.
Front plate. You sure?
Front plate 33 was at like 35. Still front plate. Back plate. Finally a side shot.
Okay, that was a side plate.
Sides again.
Okay. Heal up, because I'm gonna put an M61 right through your shoulder to see what happens.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
What?
Arm is gone, but that might have hit my front plate. It went down to 13.
Oh yeah, definitely hit your front plate. All right, throw a swap. Hop in right here. Go ahead and hop in right here. We're gonna shoot the Thor armor now. Same thing. I'm gonna shoot you in the shoulder. Turn 90 degrees to me so I can shoot you sight on. We're looking to see what gets damaged. Okay, what was damaged in that? Go ahead and put one of the American armors on now. Throw more armor on the ground real quick. We'll take a look. Okay, this was a fresh armor. So it went through the right shoulder. It did not hit the chest, but it hit the front plate. And the front plate stopped it because we're shooting. Well, I don't know. Did the front plate stop it? It had to have, because it didn't do any chest damage. Did it do any damage to you? Did it do any damage to your thorax or other than your arm? Well, it's not that it's just they basically made the armor work like it did before the armor patch, but now we have plates and aramid, which means people are going to be tanky as fuck. What are you wearing? You're wearing a slick here. Put this, put one of put this Thor on, actually. It's got class 5 plates in it.
On the back, I think the front's a 6.
All right, perfect. Come over here. Let's see how many shots a class 6 can take. Have me stop before I kill you, okay? Is that 995? That is okay.
Let me get to max.
All right, you ready? Just holler when I start actually doing, when I get through the armor.
Straight through.
Say what? The first
plate's basically ruined and you went clean through it.
What's your chest at?
51.
So 3 shots and you're not dead, and 4th shot won't kill you either. Heal real quick.
Check and stop was in my stomach.
All right, there's another steel plate. Swap that out with your Thor. That knife does look pretty cool.
I have like 3 of these in real
Go ahead and
life.
swap that plate out, that Class 6 plate that's ruined. Swap that out with the one of the ones that's in the bag. Would distance not be a factor? I mean, yeah, distance is a factor, but we want baselines. You can calculate how much distance matters. Reverse calculating is just kind of a waste of time. All right, so you got a fresh class 6 in?
Yes, sir. Eating them.
Yeah, Z55A1. Where are you at right now?
Got 16 on the plate and health looking good. Went down like maybe 15%.
Go ahead and heal.
10 on the plate. Three on the plate.
Okay, you're up.
You hear me?
I can.
All right, awesome.
All right, we're gonna test how high the plate goes.
Okay.
So,
I can't get the front plate on though.
well, that's a problem. Or the back. Here, come to the backpack, and just stick the armor in the backpack, and that'll do it for you. Four-dimensional front plates. It's a cocoon now. We should test and see if plates are ricocheting too.
All right, dude.
Steam dip. There we go. All right, we're gonna try to find the top of the plate. Yeah, just stay in the inspection screen. It's easier for me to hit you in the chest. Did that hit your front plate?
It did. It's at 46.
Front plate?
43. Yep.
Okay,
41 again.
heal your chest real quick. Go into your inspect screen again. That hit the plate.
That was front plate. Same.
All right, turn around. Let's check the back. I get any higher, I'm gonna hit you in the neck anyway. So I want to shoot your back before I kill you.
Okay. That was back plate, 57. Same again, 55. 52.
Crouch down real quick. I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna shoot you in the back of the head because it's your height. Well, there we go. Okay, so we'll go back in. I want to find these side and freaking side plates and shit. If you guys have any I should check to see what the dog tag look like. If you guys have any class 6 plates that are not steel or ceramic, preferably one of the class 6 poly plates, or even Titan, if there is one. Just something with more durability than the steel. I'll look and see what I have. I don't know if I have one. Oh, right there. That's a ceramic plate, never mind. There's level 6 Titan, so we'll get rid of these steel plates. All right. I don't understand. So here's the part that I don't understand, chat. This is what I don't get. And I want someone to explain to me what's going on here. Yeah. They talk about armor hit zones, right? And they show where the armor's covering, but this isn't how it's working at all. It's basically overlapping the hitbox of the body, so that if you hit the hitbox of the body, you hit the armor. Unless we're just not seeing how the armor plate right here is like inside the shoulder. Am I in favor of this change? I don't know. I still need to think about it some. You coming again, Sam? That's fine, but I got some. I grabbed a level 6 Titan. That'll give us a little bit more durability. No, the old armor system wasn't fine, guys. That's the problem. The old armor system wasn't fine. It created too much randomness that wasn't based on skill. It was just based on luck. And it actually rewarded poor skill over high skill. That is the part that I didn't like about it, because if you had really good spray control and accurate weapons, you hit plates. If you had wild spray and bad spray control, you tended to miss plates. Yeah, exactly, Britzels. We've talked about that any number of times. Is you're overlapping a realistic system on top of an unrealistic system, and it just doesn't work. Not as a game loop. But one problem we're going to have now is armor. Armor is easier to get now than it ever has been in the past in Tarkov. So that was the one thing that kind of offset the shitty armor, is armor was really easy to get. Now you have armor that's really easy to get that looks like it's going to absolutely fucking tank rounds. But that's also me, somebody who's level 62 and has everything unlocked. A lot of players aren't going to have access to the high-end plates. Like level class 5 plates. Like if you have a ceramic class 5 plate, I don't care if somebody's shooting shitty ammo at you, you're going to get through it eventually. All right, hop on the wall, aim up in the air. We're going to try to find the difference, but we're going to try to find where the face to your left. We're going to try to figure out where the side plates and the face that way. Where these side plates and front plates and shit transition at. Of course, that's not a good... Don't switch to something other than that armor. It's got so many goddamn pockets on it. Same for you. Put like a freaking Thor on, or a Thor or a Karund or something. Face the other way. There you go. Now go into your inventory. Now I'll be able to see. Side plate.
15.
But that hit the side plate?
Yeah.
That hit your arm?
I think it hit my neck.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, no, it didn't. That was front.
Go ahead and heal. But that hit your front plate?
It did, yeah.
Front plate.
Yeah.
Front again. My chest has made my armpit invincible.
It looks to be so. Was that a front plate again?
Yes, sir. All fronts. Back plate. Back plate. Yield back. More back. Back again. I think that hit me. Groin. The hell?
Side plate?
Groin.
Missed the side plate then.
Side plate. Side plate. Side plate. Back plate. Front plate. Neck. Head.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where the line is. So.
Back plate.
Where was that one at?
Do it again. Side plate.
Go ahead and throw a new side plate in. Or swap your side plates.
plate. Smack the body.
Did it go through the front plate? The front plate's super fucked up right now.
41.
Wait, so that one didn't hit a plate then, maybe?
Hit me again. I'm healed. Front plate. Front plate again.
Go ahead and heal real quick. I gotta go back and look at the live. We gotta look at the live replay chat to see where we hit. To see if we actually found a place where there was a hole in the hitbox. We gotta look at the live replay chat to see where we hit. To see
41. Front plate. Back plate. Wait, I think she might have pierced me.
like went through the plate, or
It would have been clear through because it didn't take any kind of damage.
all right, so we might have found the spot that we can hit where there's no. Try again. Everything's healed, right? You're looking at everything.
Hold on, I need to heal.
There's a grizzly right here. I just completely disagree, Downsurge. Nobody was aiming for weak points. They were hitting them on accident. All right, you watching everything?
Eyes on. You got me. Wait. I didn't see any values change.
And your chest didn't go down?
Nope. Front plate. Side plate. Front plate. Back plate. Back plate.
All right. Well, I don't know if there's a lot more we need to test. Because what I'm pretty sure what they did is they just basically you can't. There is no weak point in the armor anymore. Face to your right. Pay attention to the aramid so you can tell what this does damage to.
Eyes on. Chest.
Yeah, so even you've magically got
Plate spent.
chest protection between your shoulder and your thorax. So it works, basically everything works exactly like it used to before the armor update as far as how the armor registers hits, but the difference is now we have plates. Downsurge, The realistic.
No more forward-facing armpit shots.
Nope, not a bit. Because I can't even get through on the side. I mean, I guess we could try. Hop over here, bud. I'm gonna have you aim up in the air. I'm gonna try to see if I can sneak a shot. Not that high, because we already know that weird character model does shit to armor. But aim like 45 degrees up. Nope, don't be in your inventory. I'm trying to see if there's like some magic hole on the side here, even though I already know there's not. What do we hit there?
Uh, 52 out of 55 front plate.
So we did hit the front plate. Yeah, we're not gonna get. There's not gonna be any arm. Everything's covered in armor now because it's not a collider system. It's not a hitbox system where you're necessarily hitting the plate. The chest plate is just covering the whole thorax. I do want to check something though. Here, let me know what you die to here, okay? Like what it says.
Okay.
I want to know what the unheard dog tag looks like. Oh, spiffy. There's the new dog tags. It's the Wicked Witch of the West. Or is this the Wicked Witch of Tarkov? That's gonna make a great thumbnail. Tegila's rig and hex grid usable now? We should check those, actually. If you guys are still willing, we should check the shitty armors that were unusable. Yo, does this mean I can use my CPC again? Wait, do we not? Oh, we have to craft a CPC, don't we? You died to thorax, right arm, Denali? Wait, what? You died to thorax right arm or right armpit? It's gonna make this armor viable again. I bet. Yeah, pharmacist, the deagle is coming. Yeah, we got I'm gonna shoot a short little B-roll on you guys too, because it'll do a good job to explain here why why the old armor system was not good. You just bought 6 CPCs. It's gonna be time to craft them. It's a cheap craft, relatively, right? Aren't people just sort of loser about the whole armor thing? No. Again, I'll just repeat it again. You can't overlay a realistic system, armor system, on a gamified health system. It doesn't work. Because the entire
23
design...
months. That's 2/3s of that bloody apprenticeship, which is gonna end in a few weeks. Treating myself with a new HK/UMAX toy.
Larson, thank you for 23 months, dude. We'll go with 855. Whoops, my bad. Those hit front plate?
You get those. Yeah, front.
Turn a little bit to your right.
That was thorax.
They hit front plate though, probably, huh?
Yeah, and back.
And back. All right, let's check this one here real quick.
That was stomach.
Okay, go ahead and heal.
Front plate. Back plate. Back plate.
Go ahead and ADS at me.
My stomach.
All right, so those armor, so side armor does matter. So there still is choices to be made. Okay, put a CPC on.
Front plate. Side plate.
Back plate, probably.
It hit me in the front.
That doesn't surprise me. That one probably hit you in the front, too. Did it?
It's in the back plate.
Oh. Crouch down.
Front plate. Front plate.
The predictability of this is going to be a struggle, chat. It's going to be hard to tell exactly where you got hit from. If you don't know where you got shot from, go ahead and heal if you need to.
Health is fine. Back plate.
All right, well, I'm guessing the slick's going to be the same way. What?
Front plate.
Do you see a shot on his helmet?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
I mean, it didn't hit his helmet, chat. It's just a decal.
That was front plate. Front plate again. Backplate. Backplate. Backplate.
Aim up higher. A little bit more. Right there's good. Well, I'm guessing that was the neck. This thing has side plates in it? I forget. AVS.
No, no side plate. Straight to my stomach.
All right. Well, I know what's happening now. We know I got a good idea. Pretty much, Bobble. It's not quite the original hitbox system because we still have sides. You still have the multiple hitboxes, armpits, all of that stuff. But the plates are going to cover it better. Oh, I forgot to shoot my B-roll. I'm going to just bring one of you guys back in. Armor's more important than ever. I mean, armor's always been important. The difference is it's going to be tanky as fuck now. Especially with the ammo changes they made. But I'm going to show you guys right now why the armor system... Old armor system isn't a good system. I'm just going to bring you in, Sam. We're going to go really quick because I forgot to shoot my B-roll because I was in a hurry. Yeah, the Slick and the Tasmanian. I mean, you don't have side plates, but they're going to work. Doesn't this armor change make level 6 armors like the Thorns or Brawler way too strong? Not necessarily, because you're fucking fat and slow with those. It's going to bring back to the where basically the only way you can kill those people is with leg shots or armor, bullets that can pen their armor. It was fine the way it was. No, it wasn't. It was not fine the way it was, dude. It was a cool system. It didn't work because of the health system. You're just as fat and slow if you put in a smaller plate. No, you're not. Well, Whiskey, they have to, if they're going to do this, they need to revert some of the ammo changes. Because the ammo changes that they made were made in conjunction with this new armor system. Now that the armor is back to where it is, they need to put some of those ammos back. Just for example, like 545 BT and BP, I feel like those should go back to where they were. The vast majority of the movement penalty, Luna, of the heavy armors comes from the The armor, not the plate. All right. All right, go ahead and just throw your gun and backpack on the ground and we're to have your armor on. That'll be enough to show what we're going to show here. That's actually a really good armor to do it. All right, chat. Here is the problem with... look up a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. Go into your inventory. And face me now and go into your inventory. Just trying to get a good profile shot. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay, guys. So for what you guys, all you guys arguing about fucking realistic armor this and realistic armor that. The shape of a plate, which is what this plate carrier is showing. Actually, do me a favor, put the hex grid on. Oh my God. So what we have here is the shape of a realistic plate. The reason this plate is shaped the way it is to give maximum protection and give you maximum movement. That's the IRL reason for a shape like this. It covers your lungs, your heart, and your upper part of your basically your guts. And the reason that is shots that hit anywhere in this area can turn the switch off with one shot. That's why those plates are there, is because if you take a shot there, you're dead. Period. Like, your lights out. This is the thing with armor that a lot of people don't realize in real life. You take a shot here in a fight, even if you're 5 minutes from a hospital, you're going to have a hard time surviving. The difference is you're not going to die for about a half hour, 20 minutes to a half hour, depending on the bleeding and everything else. The whole purpose of a plate system, a realistic plate system, is to keep you alive long enough to finish the fight. Not to save your life, but to kill the other guy that was shooting at you. That's what realistic plates do. Go ahead and heal. When you overlap that with an unrealistic gamified health system, what you end up with is inconsistent coverage. Because when I shoot him here, when you're full health, let me know.
Full.
When I shoot him here, without the realistic help system, or actually throw the armor on the ground real quick. When I shoot him here, heal. And then I shoot him right there, right through the fucking heart. It does the exact same damage. So it does no good to overlap a realistic armor system onto a non-realistic health system. I love the realistic armor system. I think this is fucking cool. Having plates that match the shape of whatever you're wearing. That is a cool system. But it doesn't work with a gamified health system as a game loop. Period. Go ahead and put the armor back on. Because what ends up happening is when you shoot somebody and you're good at the game, you hit the plate. Because nobody, when they're fighting from here, is like, oh, I'm going to aim at this little sliver of space and hit the weak spot of the armor. Nobody's fucking doing that. Nobody is doing that. Nobody. And if you say you're doing that, you're full of shit. What everybody's doing is they come around a corner, they see a guy, and they center mass on him. Now, if you're a good shot, you're hitting armor. If you're a bad shot, you're spraying all over the place, and you're more likely to not hit the armor. . That is the inherent weakness of the realistic armor system in the game right now. It's not that the realistic armor system sucks, it's that it doesn't work with a gamified health system. And if you want a perfect example of this, look at Gray Zone Warfare. Because Gray Zone Warfare actually puts the vitals in here so that they can give realistic hitboxes. So I hope that explained well enough. That's my position on this. This is why I feel like this is a bad deal. It's not because I feel like the armor's shit. Here you go. Tower sent us some images of armor plates covering vital organs. Various types of armor. These look like all Russian armor. That's what the dog tag looks like. As long as you run good ammo, people will still die. Yeah, and I'll go look here, and maybe I'm wrong, but the good plates are hard to get at Class 6. Class 5, you can get the HPC plates are just barter. Like, you're going to see rollers go to a bazillion rubles now because the Class 5 plates are going to be some of the best plates you can get. Arguably, like, we could... Man, should we test that? Should we see if, like, the Class 5 HPC plates are better than Class 6 steel? I just don't feel, honestly, I don't feel like testing it right now. But here's what we're going to have for barters. Like, sure, here's a Class 6 Titan plate. That's going to be a really good plate, but it's heavy as fuck, right? That's a Class 5 ceramic. It's Class 5, but ceramic isn't that good. It holds up to like 3 shots. There's another Class 5 Titan plate. You can still get the Class 6 steel. These are going to be the big dogs right here. What are in these? So these are combined materials. These are going to be good plates. Here's Class 6 ceramic and the Tasmanian, which will be okay, but not great. But I mean, here's one of the problems I have with the armor system, guys. Here's a really good is this it? This is my tier list, right? The current armor system rendered nearly half the armors in the game almost useless. Which isn't a good thing to do. Why is the Strandhog C tier? Why was it C tier? Because it's level 2 Aramid. That whole thing is out the window. That whole armor tier list is out the window. I'm gonna have to redo it. And like whoever was talking about armor movement penalties, the base of the fucking Thor is -8, -5, -8. The base of this is fucking 0. So no, it isn't the same as running. If you put the same plates in these, you are more agile with the Thor concealable by substantially a lot. What's the easy fix for BSG? What they just did is the easy fix. The right fix is to do... and I say the right fix, but I don't even know if it's the right fix because you can't just change the hitboxes. You have to completely overhaul the health system, like the entire health system, not just the hit points, but the meds. You have to overhaul how everything works if you want to use a realistic plate system. The entire health system, top to bottom, has to be redone if you want realistic armor. Thor is likely to become the new meta? No. Gazelles and Zucks are gonna... The best armors in the game now are gonna be things like Gazelles and Zucks. This is gonna be one of the best armors in the game. Like, hands down, no questions asked. This and a Zuck. "18 obvious cheaters and 16 rage. You're done with Tarkov." I don't believe you. Slick is useless? No, no. Slicks are back into being good armors again. Slick isn't amazing now because it doesn't have side plates. Fuck. Sam, are you around to test something? No, we don't need to test it. Never mind. We don't need to test it. I saw it happen. I know what's going on. Why use a slick? It's freaking movement stuff. It has 0 pit on any of your movement compared to a Gazelle. that has a 1.5% on movement speed. Plus, you can only put these kind of plates in a Gazelle. So that's going to be where the Gazelle falls off and other armors are going to be better. Is because you can't put Western plates in there. No, they don't need to add more overall points for Thor. Thor is like it's like a low end armor, man. Don't you get it? Yeah, you get it at 2 Ragman. You don't need to buff this. Oh yeah, armor is gonna be TTK is going to go through the roof now. But they're gonna need to change ammos back, because I want to say that they changed 855, right? 85, they're gonna need to put 855A1 back. This is I didn't even think of this till today. And I could have, if I'd thought through it, I could have easily, but a lot of the ammo changes they made were based because of the armor system. But now that they went basically backwards, I don't want to say backwards, they went back to a different, they pushed it between the old system and the last system. It's this weird hybrid now, but you're going to need better ammos available. Ammo didn't need a buff. Ammo was fine where it was at with the armor system. So either half the armor is useless or half the ammo is useless? No, it's not. It's a process of making armor harder to get. If you make armor better, you have to make it more difficult to get. If you make ammo better, you have to make it more difficult to get. That's the scale. That's the sliding scale they've been playing around with for like 4 wipes. And they've done a pretty good job of it. There's a couple outliers, but you're still I don't see, it's not going to be class 5. I don't feel like class 5 is going to be everywhere, to be honest with you. It's going to be mostly class 4. You're going to see class 5. So here, what's going to happen is in the first week or so of this, you're going to see a lot more higher end armor because people have it and they haven't burned through it. They're like me. They've got all these fucking plates sitting in here that they're not burning through. The new armor change, you're going to burn through plates way fast now. And once you get through that gear storage effect, you're going to see the armor class dip back down again. And it's probably going to be mostly class 4s. Because the reason class 5 is so prevalent now is because it is so prevalent. It's everywhere. But now that people are going to be caring about armor more, because there's a whole segment, a non-insignificant amount of the player base that thinks armor is fucking pointless, and they just throw on they go out into raid with a 2 million ruble kit, and they just put on fucking some scab armor. What's up? Love you. No. Because in order to get to what's level 3 Ragman? I forget. Because you don't even start. I don't think you even get class 5 plates until level 4 Ragman, do you? Yeah, you got to have level 4 Ragman to get class 5 plates. So level 3 proper, you can get class 5 plates. But they're steel and they're not very good. Yeah, finding them, you can find plates for sure. I mean, that you can find everything. You can you can find 995, you can find M993. Like that's outside of the deal. Are they quest locked? Some of them probably are, Peanut. I'm not entirely sure. But at the very least, they're level 4. You've got to have level 4 traders to get a steady source of plates or kill players. But this shows that I like, there's actually value in me doing a material video now explaining which plates are better for material wise, because it does actually matter now. Kib is going to be very contested now. Well, Kib, you can find tons on woods too. Yeah, and like picking plates up off of bosses is going to matter now, I think. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, chat, we can talk about it all we want until we see how it plays out. Everything is just an assumption and an educated guess. And it's impossible. It's nearly impossible to 100% predict player behavior to new scenarios. Yeah, you get a headshot on someone, you get to loot them, and you survive the raid, Luna. There's a lot of shit you're kind of over skipping a couple of steps there in getting those plates. I feel like. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm happy the CPC's back. Like, it's a completely pragmatic way of looking at it. I wish we didn't have to do this to make armor work, but it is what it is, and I think we're better off. The game's going to be better off because of it now. Like you can disagree. That's like, I'm not saying this in the attempt to convince anybody of my position. It's more of here's how I see it. Here's how I feel about it. Here's where things are going to go. I wish we would get armor plate carrier boxes, because that would be sweet. Yep, everything's there's armor. The viability of armor. There's not really any unviable armors anymore. And you're like, I can promise you guys, we're gonna see it all. There's gonna be the whole, this game is over with, I'm never playing it again, fucking dead game, they ruined the game with this patch. You're gonna see all of it. And you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna settle down in a week or two, and things are gonna go back to the way it was. And you're gonna see streamers bitching about how many bullets people take because they can't kill somebody. You know, they get into a fight. A streamer gets into a fight against 4 people and they can't one-shot all of them, so now they're gonna fucking whine about that. You know, it's just remember to take everything with a grain of salt, please, because there's a lot of salty people that play Tarkov, so you should take everything with a grain of salt that they say. But I think overall this is a move in a good direction. But again, we'll see how it feels when we play. I could say that it's a move in a good direction and then play for a week and it feels like shit. It's and it's a two-way street, right? People are going to take more damage, but this also means you're going to have a chance to respond, which brings skill back into the game of Tarkov. Longer TTKs, even though I don't like Call of Duty longer TTKs, a longer TTK is a skill gap amplifier. If a really shitty player goes up against a really good player and there's a longer TTK, that really good player is going to have a chance to turn. That's just how it is. That's why the COD nerds love Call of Duty, because they can shit all over people that they're better than. Like absolutely dump on them. They can get shot, and if the guy doesn't have as good an aim as them, they can spin and kill that person. But then when you do shit like that, you have to have skill-based matchmaking, because it's no fun for somebody who isn't good to go up against somebody who's good. Rats are about to cry heavy. You think rats are going to cry? You guys don't understand rats. %90 of PvP losses are headshots. Yeah, but it's not that simple, Who, because there is a difference if you die to the first shot headshot or you die to the 6th shot headshot. And this game moved it. You guys worry about cheaters way too much, man. It's literally, the cheaters have literally turned into the boogeyman of video gaming. To the point where people see cheaters everywhere now, and there isn't cheaters everywhere. There are cheaters, but there's not cheaters everywhere. Like the guy that was in here a little bit ago that said he died He died. He played 16 raids and he died to 13 obvious cheaters, and it's like, I haven't seen 13 obvious cheaters in fucking 10 play sessions. PvE has 0 cheaters. That's not true, Dr. Gloctopus. Those fucking AI are 100% cheaters. People come in a box to stream to warn them about me. Yeah, well, you play like a cheater, Peanut. Cheaters think you're a cheater, dude. What about the huge influx of level 29 white names after the last ban? Logical fallacy, Daryl. Complete logical fallacy, my dude. There are a lot of people that have been banned in the last 2 months that were, let's say, casual cheaters, closet cheaters, whatever you want to fucking word you want to call it. Basically people that didn't really rage hack, but they cheated, and mostly to avoid other players. There is a huge group of those people that got banned, but still love playing Tarkov. So they bought new accounts and now they're playing legit. There is a lot of those people. I have so much fucking ammo. I don't even know what to do with all of it. Unless people get priced out of cheating, this isn't a game to go from cheating to play legit. All right, I'll just ignore everything that's flooding the cheater discords right now. Rumor unknown. Just ignore that. All the cries for refunds. People wanting to know how to get their accounts back. Wanting to know how to get on like how do you unhardware ID ban yourself. I'll just ignore all of that and go with what you said. Gotcha. Change out every hard drive? No, that don't work. Change out your hard drives and then you end up getting your new hard drives banned. What's discovery so far? That the community is going to be on fire for about a week or two. That's what my that's what my takeaway is. BattlEye has different levels of hardware banning, IDE banning. Short answer, yes. Does COD hardware ban? Yes. I paid 14 million for mine, Stang Dangles. It's you'd pay for it when you need it or don't, man. BattlEye is actually terrible though. Tell me you don't know tell me all you've done is read Reddit for facts without telling me all you've done is read Reddit for facts. You just change your MAC address, which you can do manually. Salty streamer is salty? No, idiot who spouts non-facts is salty. Have a good afternoon. Later, Keka Sweat. Don't come into my stream and say ignorant and dumb things, and you'll be fine. We can even get along. Yeah, Trey, if you don't know what you're doing, you can you can Google the steps to unhardware ID ban yourself. It's not difficult. It's just time consuming and you have to do it perfectly right. If you don't, you just end up tagging all your other new shit. Like, honestly, Keka Sweat, if you would come in here and been like, hey, I feel like BattlEye is a terrible anti-cheat, you had made a statement that was obviously an opinion, we would have had a discussion about it. But you came in here and made a statement of fact that isn't true. And then when I called you on it, you got butthurt. What? Chad, am I being douchey? My wife says I'm being douchey right now. Okay. Sandwich, please. Yeah, please. No. Italian. Imagine being in a place where my wife sticks up for you. Way to win the argument, dude. I get so spooled up over the cheating conversation, chat, because a huge bunch of the narratives around cheating in gaming are just not true, and they're based off of bullshit and made up things that show up in Reddit, where people just make up shit, try to sound like they know what they're talking about, and then it becomes like fact, and then people parrot it and say it over and over and over again, which then makes people think it's more fact, i.e. BattlEye is a terrible anti-cheat, which when if you go into any cheater Discord, they constantly bitch about BattlEye and having to work around it. That's what's so goddamn funny, is the people that make the cheats hate BattlEye. Now, it depends on the game. Because that's something other people don't realize, is how well BattlEye works. How well BattlEye works is hugely dependent on the developer of the game, because there's like levels of how much access BattlEye is giving, how much inner working there is between the two companies, which is why you can have really disparate viewpoints on whether, or not viewpoints, but actual effectiveness of BattlEye by itself. Kind of, Alex, but it's a tool that kind of runs itself. It just has mostly to do with it. The simple way of putting it is it depends on how much access the developer gives to BattlEye to work with catching cheaters. And the more access you give, the more expensive it is, right? Because it's more work for BattlEye. So there's a cost thing there. You can have BattlEye and not spend much money, and it can suck, which there's no like this. I can't say this is a fact. This is just rumors. That's what was one of the big problems with Siege for a long time, is they cheaped out with BattlEye. EAC, you know what's funny, Chevalier? I was talking to a couple of different developers that use BattlEye, the game developers that are using BattlEye, and they said, again, this is rumor. This is me hearing from developers. I don't know. I can't say 100% this is true because it's nothing I'm ever going to be able to actually verify, or at least I don't think, that there's two easy anti-cheats out there. There's the one that everybody else gets to use, like Star Citizen, BattleBit, all of those, right? Those use easy anti-cheat, and they get one version. Fortnite has its own independent, developed better version of easy anti-cheat, and it's probably one of the best in the industry, like up there with Vanguard. Now that's coming from game developers. That's not coming from anybody in the anti-cheat industry or anything like that. But Peanut, you want to go play Interchange? Or Tower if you're around. I don't know if you're home from work. How much better is the change to neck coverage? Nothing changed with the neck, Desmond. But I don't think you're gonna. I honestly don't think you're gonna notice it as much, dude. I think the issues with the neck coverage are just a holdover from some. They're kind of like a phantom, a shadow.
Just
of
wanted
the other
to say
problems.
thanks for all the good info. Really helps out my team of Timmies I'm training.
Grizz.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks for the 5, man. Appreciate it, dude. Armor is immensely more tanky, Desmond. Immensely more tanky. Like we're more tanky than we were before the patch. Just because of how the layering system works. Armor basically works the way it used to. There are no weak points on the thorax. I couldn't find one. If you shoot somebody through the shoulder, the chest plate eats the round. The chest plate favors more of the thorax than the back plate. So like the chest plate wraps around the sides pretty far. Like if you can hit people kind of in the back and it's still going to hit the chest plate. Yeah, I mean, but things like the CPC are back, Desmond. You can use this armor again. And slicks. No, soft armor definitely matters. It doesn't matter as much as it did before. Like, you don't have to like, oh, I'm not going to use a Karun because it's only class 2, right? Like, I refused to run Karuns because they were class 2. You don't have to do that so much anymore. You're going to be better with class 3 than you are class 2, especially around the neck, but the plates are just so beefy now and so good coverage. Yeah, slicks don't have side coverage, but the side coverage is very narrow. There's a very small area that you're hitting the stomach without the side plates. And the side plates don't cover your thorax either. You wager something will change again? Well, I hope something changes again, dude. You don't just make a big change like this and then let it sit and walk away from it. You need to keep... There needs to be things that need to be fine-tuned. This is just the first big change. You make this, you see where all the bullshit settles, and then you start fucking with little pieces. New armor tier list soon? Yeah, I'll probably redo one. What do you think of armor vests no longer having default plates? I wish they didn't have to do it. Here's the easy way to put it, Triff, is I wish we didn't have to make all the plates the same system, but because of the health system we do. It doesn't make any sense with the current health system to have a plate that looks like this have different protection than a plate that looks like this. That's my take. What music is this? It's mine. Amno. Exclamation point music, if you guys are interested. It's my music. I make in conjunction. I don't make it. My music, I team with Low Wave Records to make. And we put it out there for free for everybody to listen to. Supports me as a streamer. If you are a content creator, you can use it as well without the fear of DMCA takedowns or copyright strikes. That's what we made it for, was for the community. We're 180 songs on 10 albums. I forget how many albums it is. No, it's copyright king. It's got a copyright. We just don't copyright strike people that use the music. There's no such thing as no copyright music. It doesn't exist. Copyright is a default condition of anything you make. If somebody takes our music and uses it improperly, we can copyright strike them. Slicks are up to 200K now. Yeah, everything's going to go through the roof. And it'll be a couple of days. It's close to the weekend, so it'll probably last through the weekend. But you're also going to see this HPC barter. Fucking rollers are going to go fucking sky high once people start getting through it. Your front plate protects most everything. Very cannery. If you're not sure what's protected by it, it's probably protected by the front plate. HPCs are kind of back. You don't have side plates, but they're going to act very close to how they used to act. Hex grids are worse than troopers? Yeah, probably. I think the trooper has way more durability, doesn't it? Oh, hex grids don't even have aramid. You know what you could do? You know what you do for armors like this, chat? You know what you do for armors like this? You give a bonus to ergonomics. You can't give somebody more movement speed than naked, but you could definitely give a higher ergonomics bonus. Like instead of like a 0, this is probably 0 without anything, without any plates. It's probably 0. You could add like a +5 ergonomics for plates, for armors that don't have aramid and shit. You know what I mean? The simplest, like, if you guys, like, here's what I stumbled across, and Gigabeef actually pointed me in this direction, probably unintentionally, but if you want to know what makes good game design, what makes games more fun and engaging, is player choice. You give players choices that have ups and down, negatives and positives, but are still both viable. And that's what makes games more engaging and fun. What about running to like an AM2 with a single plate in the front? Yeah, there's definitely a place for, like, right now, like, you want to completely meta game it. There's definitely a place for running no backplate right now, especially if you have good aramids. If you're running like a Thor that has good aramid coverage, there's definitely a place right now to say run side plates and a front plate, but no backplate to save the weight. There's 100% a place for that right now. I mean, you're taking a risk, obviously, but no, I haven't played any PvE. In fact, what I want to play some raids, chat, but I'm probably gonna go work on some videos and get some of these videos out for people because it's Thursday and the weekend gamers are gonna be getting on and want to know what's going on and have missed all the drama and the bullshit. So I kind of want to plant my flag in the sand and get the facts out there before people can run off with crazy narratives too much and pollute the pool. Pollute the pool too much, you know what I mean? If we can get the Fax flag planted. It'll be better overall for the community. Folks need to stop shitting in the public pool. Fuck. All right, guys. Appreciate everybody coming out with hanging out and testing, providing feedback, having conversations. Monty Doll, thank you for the Prime sub. I didn't see that. I missed that one. I appreciate it though, dude. I might be back on later tonight. We'll see. Peanut, I asked if you wanted to play Interchange. You didn't even answer. Did I not say Interchange enough times? Did I need to say it 3 times? Interchange, 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 and poof, Peanut appears. We'll have to run some Interchange later. I have quite a few Interchange tasks I need to do. But I'm gonna go get the first video done, the rough update video. Start brainstorming some ideas and some conversations, things like that. And then we'll see if I can get back on a little bit later, okay? All right, guys, good luck on your raids. Experiment with the armor. Try different shit. Don't get stuck in one armor. Fuck around with different stuff. You might never know what you stumble across. Plus, that's how we find bugs, too. You guys might find some armor that's not working right. We'll catch you guys after a little bit. All right. Is there anybody I can raid? Can we send anybody to somebody else? Yeah, let's go raid. We'll raid Jesse for the end of his stream, and then he'll send you guys to somebody else. Because then I can send both of you guys. I can send both YouTube and Twitch to somebody. It's kind of nice. Thanks again, guys. Awesome community. Thanks for the help from our glorious glorious participants. As always, couldn't do it without you guys. All right, YouTube, you guys are headed to Jesse. Twitch, you guys are headed to Jesse. We'll catch you later.